class. So the first thing is, before we do anything, we have to come to symbol, click on this symbol, so that we arrange all your trading accounts properly. So I'm going to shift that chart up a bit. Before we start, Mr. Hakim, let me tell you something about my strategy. I don't take loss like other people does. I only convert my float to profit, patiently waiting for time and opportunity to convert my float um, to profit. So that is what we are doing. And that is why I can be a profitable trader for several years, because I'm a patient person and I know how to trim, I know how to roll over. So if you want to be successful in my strategy, you are going to work very hard on rollover and trimming. By God's grace, this week I'm going to release a trimming EA that can trim for you to the last extent. And that robot also will help you to roll over so that people don't do it manually like before. Because I can see that most of us are lazy to do all these things. That is why we are having what we are seeing, this kind of float. And when float is like this, don't be panic. Once you edge your account properly, if you don't edge your account properly, that is when you are going to have issue. And if you did you watch my January first video in January? Did you watch it? What did you learn from it? What did you learn from it if you watch it? Or you watch it like a action movie? Yeah. What did you learn from it, Mr. Hakim? From that first video in 2026 where I did report of my return on investment. What is the mistake we did last year? Give me at least one important mistake we did last year. You remember that I put my statement in the ChatGPT to analyze. That's the way I trade. That's the way I train my followers. I'm different from the people in the industry that they will show you blue screen, and at the end of the month there's no report. Then at the end of the year there's no report. I do report at every end of the year because I'm not deceiving anyone. I'm not lying to anyone. I'm a trader. So, and when you watch my video, don't watch it as a action movie, James Bond movies. Watch it to learn from it. Watch it to learn from it. So, if you watch that video, what did ChatGPT said that I did wrong in 2024? I mean 2025, despite the fact that I came out with a winning trade of 20.22. What is the main thing ChatGPT said in that video? Good. Then imbalance, hedging imbalance. Hedging imbalance is what normally make our float to be high. So we want to deal with hedging imbalance in 2026 so that we can improve on our strategy and on our income per year. So good. That means you watch it. So now, if you look at what we are having here on your account, to me, there's nothing so fearful. Let's see what we can do, and I'll explain to you one by one. This is AUD card. We are going to scan through it. AUD card up to this level, and you can see that it has edge because this is a buy 0.04. And if you look at this buy, we have $18 now. Okay, and if you come to sell, we have $12 in this sell. Plus this, it will be like $13. So definitely, we have to go to AUD card. Where is our AUD card here? You are trading AUD card, but it's not part of your trading asset here. Why? Why is it like that? I know. I don't like when a trader told me you don't know. How many people using your laptop, sir? Are you not the only one using that laptop? You no. When you don't close it, nobody can come to your computer behind you and close it, sir. So, and when it's closed, what are you supposed to do? It can close itself. It can close by error. You're supposed to take it back. You can't say no. Okay, when it's closed, I will just leave it. You're supposed to close it back, bro. You see, these are the ingredients that make your float to start growing. AUD card, this is it. You are trading it. It's supposed to be on your chart every time. And now, where is your multi-time frame? Where is your multi-time frame on those charts that have edge? You didn't put it. So that means I don't know. Maybe you watch my video or you don't watch my video. I always say it. When you account edge, you have to put multi-time zone on it for us to know which price zone can we manipulate price. Okay. No, if it's there, it will be there. Nothing can delete it, bro. So forget about this thing. So now I'm going to be on that chart, which is AUD card. Now, if you look at what I want to do now, I want to trim. So this 18, I'm going to close it. And I'm going to close this first one. This is what we call trimming by uh, FIFO. First in, first out. It's on the YouTube. But people will refuse to go and learn on the YouTube. The method I use now is what we call FIFO, first in, first out, trimming. Now I've trimmed this and we have 3 left. So I'm going to buy that 3 back. 0.03, 0.03. I'm going to buy it back by what? Making sure that I didn't cause imbalance that ChatGPT said we did last year. So now I edge it back immediately. I want to trade in between here, and you cannot trade in between here now because you have blindfolded yourself because there's no um, if what do we call it? There's no price multi-time frame demand and supply indicator on this chart. If it is there, I would now even explain further that okay, I'm going to do this here, I'm going to do this here. So you didn't have it, so you have to put it on your chart that has edge so that you can be able to manage your position. So if you see what we did now, we're going to come to history. And I've told you when on your server, always make your history to be today because you are pressurizing your server by using all your history. You don't need all your history. If you need all your history, you do it. What we did now, we keep $5 from that trimming. That trimming we did now, we keep $5 from it. Okay. So that is number one. Number two, let's go to another one that is follow AUD card. We have completed what we can do about it. So that is number one. So number two, AUD shelf. So let's count through it. We have AUD shelf here, which is now let's go to AUD shelf. AUD shelf. Ah, Mr. Hakim, you are a very funny woman being. Oh. AUD shelf is not here also. Ah, Okay. Okay. All right. Look at this. Look at what happened here. I want to show you something that happened here on this chart. If you look at if you look at your AUD shelf after each edge, look at the price. Price has reached this level, and this is the right time for you to trim. But you ignore until price come to this level. These are the problems that most of you that are following me have. Because at this level, you'll have trimmed a lot of this edge. So by the time I release trimmer robot will be doing this for you. And I'm going to release it by God's grace before this weekend. So now this you can see that we just have only two um only $2 here. So what I'm gonna do, I don't want this $2 to go back to the market. So on this spot, I want to see 0.02. There's nothing to trim because all these ones are 0.0 and 0.0. So there's nothing to trim if you look at it very well. And we are opportune to have positive swap. So we have $6 profit somewhere here. So I'm going to close this and I will buy it back. what happened now? Yeah, 0.02. Then I'm going to buy it back immediately because I must not open my leg anymore. That is what ChatGPT told me when he analyzed my report. Before, I will not buy it back. I will be looking for zone. Maybe I will do pending order. I'm not going to do that this year. I will edge it back because I will be locking my legs every time. So now we have done, we are finished with AUD chef. Now AUD JPY. We're going to scan through this also, and we can see here we have 21. Okay, we have 21 here, and if you look at this here, we have about 18 minus 18 here. If you look at there, 21 plus 2, we have about 23 positive here. So I'm going to close this one too to trim this, and I'll close this 15. You have to be careful that you don't close the wrong one. So now AUD JPY, what did I have now? I have only one cell. So AUD JPY, AUD JPY, AUD JPY is not here also. Minor AUD JPY, AUD JPY. This is it. So I will be on this chart and I'll do what? I will buy 0.01 back immediately. All right. So you can see what we are doing now is what we are calling trimming. We are trimming this account. Though your equity, your float will increase, but we can roll over. So we have kept $17 out of what we did now. Okay. All right. So now let's scan through another asset, which is NZ or whatever. It's like this one is not edge. AUD NZ. It has not edge. It's still trading. AUD NZ is up to this level. Oh, it has edge. It has edge. But there's nothing we can do because if you look at everything, we are still don't have anything to trim or anything. So let's move to this one, which is AUD, Euro AUD. If you look at it, we have 51. Okay. We have 51. 51. So if you look at this 51, if you add this 20, this one is like 22, and this one is like 29. Okay, 22 plus 29, what is it going to give us? 51. So if you look at this, it's 52. It's like 52. And these two is like 51. So we can trim it also. I'm supposed to use calculator for you, but because I know where I know what I'm doing is clearing what I'm showing you is clear. You don't need to use calculator. Okay? So now I'm going to close these two at 51. I believe I don't make a mistake in calculation. And I'll close this. And I'll close this. So now we have 1, 2, 3 left. Okay? So we edge it back. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. Euro AUD. This is it. So now we have 1, 2, 3 buy. Then we need to sell 0.03. Sell. So we are done with this because we edge it back. You can see now we edge it back. So you have to start trimming inside this edge. The only time, the only time that you can close the leg is if the leg now come out and become profit, you close it and you open it back immediately. You will be trimming inside it, okay? In that's this region. That's your trade now. In that this region, you'll be trimming until you finish trimming all the legs out. So now that is that to euro days. So let's look at what's next. I want to scroll everything up so that's the one we have done with. So we have euro GPP. And if you look at our euro GPP up to this level, we don't have anything to trim. This is about $5 and this is about 20 or $30. So there's nothing to trim here. And I don't know why your account edge in a very funny way like this. So what we're gonna do now is euro GPP, which is this. Here is it. So we want to, this is a sell. We want to sell 0.02 again, and we close this profit. We back it. We take it out of the table. So we put this one back. Did you see what I did, sir? All right. So now let's move to euro JPY. Euro JPY, we have 0.02 and we have $11 buy here. When you look at this $11 minus this 2, it will be $9. This is $2. If you divide this by 2, it's going to give us 19 minus 19. So there's nothing we can do here than we are going to, there are two things we can do. We can close these two, and when we close these two, we are not going to make money at all. It will be losses. We don't want to do that. So let's close this. Euro JPY, where is Euro JPY? Yeah. Before you close, you must make sure that you are on top of that chart. You are on top of that chart. Yeah. So now we're going to close this and we sell. So because we are going to sell, we are closing sell and profit. So we sell that one back to make sure that we close the edge. The edge is not open at all. So now we move to pound shelf. So let's count through pound shelf. Pound shelf, there's nothing we can do. Everything is still working in between the edge. So that's why you are going to be trading in between the edge. This is one is pound shelf NCD. We don't have anything and it's not edge. Pounds USD, we don't edge. It's still trading. Oh no, it has edge. It has edge, right? It's like it has edge. Sir, you are going to remove um ultimate from your chart. You can see that we don't supposed to have edge like this. It's ultimate that is misbehaving until we release new version. So now we're going to go to pounds USD. So we bring out this 0.01, 0.01. We're gonna close this one and we buy it back immediately to securely edge that trade. So we move to NZD, NZD, like NZD card to as edge. NZD card, it has edge. But if you look at it now, we have buy 0.03 at 14. And if you look at this one at 14 also, so we don't want to NZD card. Where is your NZD card? NZD card, NZD card. NZD card. Minor. before you do anything on that chart, you must be on that chart so that you don't make the mistakes. So NCD card now, we're going to close this 13, but there's nothing to trim. Then we buy it back. We buy that 0.03 back. We buy it back. Okay. Then let's move again. Uh, NCD shelf to this level. We saw 8 here. We saw 6 NCD shelf. We saw 6 here. On top, this is the first trade that came in. So we want to do FIFO, first in, first out. That's why I came up here. So if you look at here, we have about 9 minus 9. If you come here, minus 9 also. We don't want to do that. This one is 7, about 8. It's about 9 now. Okay, we may not be able to do that one. Let's just, everything is almost the same thing. Let's do random closing. Random closing in the sense that we want to close randomly. Yeah, because if you go and watch all this video where I speak about type of trimming, we have trimming by FIFO, trimming by LIFO, trimming by random. So it depends on you, the situation of the account you want to trim. There's no skyrocket, there's no very big problem in what I'm doing now. You know, actually I can't blame I can't blame you because me, I've been doing this for the past 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. So it's part of my system. So now, if you add days to days, it's gonna give us like 8. The only thing is when we are trimming, we don't want to trim at loss. Yeah. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to close this. Now, if you look at AUD shelf now, I have 0.04 now, and that 0.04 will be buy. So here, buy. So I've edged it back completely. Then AUD, NZD USD, NZD USD, NZD USD. You see, there's not this. So we have finished with everything, and now why your float is increasing? Did you see what is happening here? Did you see what is happening here, sir? Look at your USD JPY. It has edge, but you didn't put the other side. There's no buy. So these are the things that will be increasing your legs, your float. But if you check it, you can, because if it's not edge, we're supposed to see the robot on top. There's no robot. That means that it has edge. So you're supposed to have put 0.02 buy leg for it. Because if it's not edge, you will see the robot at this corner. The robot cannot left. That means maybe something is wrong with your account. I don't know. The robot doesn't supposed to leave all the charts for no reason. MetaTrader 5. Yeah, because when we restart the computer, everything must shut down. So what I'm going to tell you now is anyone that is not edge. Okay, maybe this one is not edge. I don't know. So let me remove it. Just put your robot back on it and load the settings. Let's say this one is not edge. Put your ultimate, because the ultimate is the one that started them. You can't put another one. But any of your peers that is not trading now, return early back until I fix the problem of all the ultimate, please. This is a robot setting. So here is it. So you put it back on them when we finish. So you see, so it will keep on managing your account. So having done all this, Now we now need to go back to, do we have reason to trim? This is what we did today. We took out $79.73 after all our trimming. Okay. So now we want to ask 79.73. Okay. Now we want to now look, that is January. Today is January 26. We have about 5 days to go in January. So we can do two things. Let's see. This is all your account. How much did you deposit in this account? We want to know. All you deposited is 1,960. That is all your deposit. Okay. So now we want to bring out the calculator. To start seeing what we want to see. Okay, now you have 70, this month you have 79.73. This is the way I trade because I monitor everything every time I'm doing my thing. I don't trade like other people in the market. Okay, so now I multiply it by 100. That's my return as of today, which is 7.9. And I want to divide it by my deposit. Divide by my deposit. So this month you have done 4% of your account. 4.07% return on investment. Fine. That is this month. Okay. Now let's look at everything you have done so far on this account since you funded the account. You have done 266.16 multiplied by 100 is equal to this. 26 divided by your capital. This is equal to, you have done 13% on your investment since you started trading this account. 13.58. Okay. Now the question you need to ask yourself is that, do I want to roll over from when I started, or do I want to roll over from this month alone? That choice is your choice. Nobody can tell you what to do. You started trading this account, hold on, sir. You started trading this account October 2025. October, November 16, 1 month, December 16, 2 months. So in 2 months, you have done 13.58. Okay. Because when is you have done January 16, you have done 3 months. That means each month you are doing like 13 divided by 3. You are doing like a 4% like a month. So now what there are the decision you want to make, it depends on you when to roll over. Nobody can teach you what to do. But I'm going to go to this month return on investment, which is this month return on investment is about we said 3 point something, 4 4 point something. We can now say, okay, in this month I want to return, I want to release half of my profit to reduce my float, because you use rollover to reduce your float, and we do rollover once in a month, though we still have 5 days for January to go. I normally do rollover once in a month, but let's say for the sake of this class we want to do rollover. So now your rollover now will be 79.73 divided by 2. You want to roll over half of it, which is 39.8. So now we go to look back to your trade. We want to take 39.8. 39.8. Let's say 39. So what do you want to do now is you look for all the trades that can do 39, that has edge, but 39 can solve the problem. If you look at our AUD card, we have all this like 30 something. You understand? All of them like 30 something. You may close all of them and put robot back to trade it from the beginning. That is what you achieve to roll over this month. Or you can look at AUD shelf. You see 37. This one is already 40. If you add them together, which it doesn't pay you, it's more than what you want to roll over. Let's go to AUD-JPY. AUD-JPY is 30 plus this is 35 plus this like 36. This one qualify. You are qualified to roll this one over. Let's go again. AUD NZD. Okay, this one is not edge. It's still trading. AUD NZD. Am I right? Now, if you look at this one, I just reset the thing. If you look at this one, this is 28 plus this, 28 plus this, that's 33, 34, 35. That is NZD USD. Is lower than what you want to roll over, so you can roll it over. AUD, which one did did I say it doesn't edge? That's AUD NZ. That means we made a mistake by not edging it back, or what? AUD NZ. That means we didn't edge it back. Am I right? If you look at AUD NZ, let me just do something for you, sir. Look at all the AUD NZ is not edge. If you look at this is 60 cents. Look at the second one, 57 cents. Look at this one, 61 cents. Look at this one, $6. If you add all of them together, they are not up to 2.5% of your account. So it's not edge. That's another way you can know that it's edge or it's not edge. Because if you add all this value together and your drawdown for your account to edge is 2.5 or 2 or whatever, this is not up to, so it's not edge. So if you look at this AUD JPY, this is 34, 35. So you can trim it off and to roll it over. If you come to AUD shelf, you can edge it. It's more than, it's about 40 something. So this is the way you're going to pick which pair do you want to roll over, but you have to roll it over with a trader's common sense. That means when you want to roll it over, you make sure that that account want to be giving you another profit. So for example, if you look at this 30, 34, we can roll over this. Which one did I close now? My brother, you are in front of your computer. You're supposed to see it well. I close Aero JPY is what I close now. No, 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 no. AUD chef. Ish. Oh my goodness. Which one did I close now? You know, these are the mistakes that can cause problem for us. Okay, let's see which we will know which one we close. I think it's AUD JPY. Euro JPY is what I close because you can see the leg is not more there. The balance leg is not more there. So now we have removed completely AUD JPY. So now you can now fully trade Euro JPY. You can fully trade it back from the beginning. Don't trade it with the ultimate anymore. Go and put limited edition on it, sir. So, and from there, your float has reduced. Your float has come down. But if you want to use all what you have made since the beginning you start, for the 3 months you have started trading this account, which is 200 and something, you can say you want to roll over 100 and something, which is half of what you have made. That means in 3 months you made 7% of your account. Because you must not be greedy too, so that you can roll over risk in time. Instead of keeping 200 and something, you may decide and say, no, I don't need this 200 and something. 7% in a month, I mean, in 3 months, divided by 2. That means you put yourself at the rate of 2%, 2%, 2% every month. 2 point something, 2.25, 2.25, 2.25 for 3 months. I want to roll over the remaining 7% to reduce risk on my float. All those things depend on you as a trader. As a mentor, I can't make a decision for you. As a mentor, I can only tell you how my strategy works. So thinking how to use it depends on you solely. What we did now is rollover with month of January return on investment. That's what we did now. But if you can say, okay, if I can have 2%, 2%, 2% every month, I'm okay with that. No, so in 3 months, I will keep 6%. Whatever that is left, I want to roll it over so that I can open up those trades afresh. And let me tell you something, sir. The more you are greedy, holding to your profit, and doesn't use that profit to roll over some risk, the more you are going to be stressed. No, you are now, that's another problem. That means that now you are trading with emotion. You cannot roll over all your profit in 3 months because you want to run for free. Risk is here to stay. You as a trader is to manage the risk, not to use emotion. Let me roll everything over. I don't even want anything again. You are not a trader. You have to balance your emotion with your trade. You have to keep something and roll over something. When next month comes February, you keep something, you roll over something. By end of the year, you will see that you are sitting on 20, 30, 40%, like what I show you in my own return on investment in December. But if I'm saying, no, I don't want any float, let me close everything. Oh, I don't want any close. Then what are you working for every month? It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. So that one depends on you. You may decide to say, okay, uh, I want to see, okay, let's see. If you come back to January now, you can see your January has come back to 39.64. 39.64, how much is that? You can say 39.64 multiplied by 100 divided by your capital, which is your 1960. I can see that 1960, sorry, 1960.56. I think I don't forget it. So that means in January already you just keep 2%. You see, when you are looking at this dollar, you will not appreciate it. That is why when you are trading, don't justify your return on money, because return on your money we go in proportional with your capital. But when you are checking your investment in percentage, you know that I've tried. Because even with what we roll over, you still have 2% kept for this month. You understand what I'm saying, sir? Good. So now, if you want to say, okay, at the end of the month, I will tell you that you can wait till last day of the month and do overall rollover by using all your profit. So you can divide it by 2. This divide by 2, we have 113. So now, if you have 113, let's say you just have 113. You have withdrawn 1,000 from it. It doesn't affect anything. Your capital is your capital. This is what is left. This is what you deposit. So it doesn't forget about what you have withdrawn. What you have withdrawn is your own money to spend or whatever. We are talking about what you have on the platform now. Don't confuse yourself. You understand, sir? So now If you want to roll over half of what you have made, then you're going to have 113 multiplied by 100. I use arithmetic for trading. That's why some people normally look at me, maybe I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. This is my best way of trading. And sir, since 2008, I've not blown account till today. Because I meticulously take every accountability of my trade. This is what I'm doing for you. You will see that this is not fair value gaps. This is not trend line. This is a pure arithmetics, how to calculate money. That's what I'm showing you. Then you can be able to use what I'm doing now to manage your risk. To manage your risk, to manage your float, and you keep on withdrawing from your account without any problem. And this account can stay for as long as 10 years, 15 years without blowing it. So now let's say you roll over half of this profit. You want to know what you are going to make in 3 months. Now we divide it by 1960.56. You have 5.7. You remember that we have rolled over 30 something. So that's what it is. So if you want to divide it by 3, which is 3 months you have spent on the platform, that means at the rate of 1.9, 1.9 each month. You understand? Now, if you multiply 1.9, 1.9, 1.9, 1.9 times 12, let's say you make it like this for the next 1 year, you're going to get 23.05 return on investment per year. No bank will give you this money on your capital, sir. The highest bank can pay you on this capital for the whole year is 7%. And you can be, when you are a trader, you can make 23% on your account. Forget about those people showing you blue screen. They don't have record. You are trader. Trader supposed to have record every month, every year. Every month, every year. That's why you can see yourself as a trader that are investment trader, not people that gambling. So if you are too addicted to watching YouTube, people's TikTok, people's Facebook, and they are showing you blue screen, you are going to become a bait. You won't be a trader. At the end of the day, you are going to buy a nonsense idea that will wipe your account. Sir, I can tell you, many beginners cannot hold $1,000 for 3 months. You already hold your $1,000 for 3 months. You already need emergency money. You have already withdrawn $1,000 from your money. And the remaining one that is there is still secure if you maintain the legs properly as I'm showing you, sir. So this is a way to trade forex that I know. This is the way the hedge fund trade forex. That's why they normally say hedge fund is 12-year-old, 30 years old without blowing anybody's account. Float will always be there because float is your investment at a particular point in time. But how to manage the float to give you profit is what you need to learn. By what? Trimming, rollover, and do your price zone management accurately. Once you can do those, sir, my strategy doesn't give you stress. You come to the system, you come to your chart when you want to do something. When you don't have anything to do something, you may not come to your chart. So by the time I release auto trimmer, when I release auto trimmer by end of the week, I want to do everything possible that I release auto trimmer before Friday, so that in the class on Friday I will show all of you how you can set it up. Like all this account that is Edge, you just put auto trimmer on top of them. All what we did now, they will have done it for you perfectly. Your own is to come at the end of the month and say, what did I make? What do I want to roll over? What did I make? What do I want to roll over? That month has gone. You move to another month. So there's no stress, there's no labor on this trading strategy. Just calmness and don't be too greedy. Don't keep too much of unrealistic profit. Instead, for you to use some of the profit to do what? To reduce your rollover and create a space, breathing space for your capital to trade more. I hope you enjoyed the session. Do you have any question? Sir, any account that has Edge, you don't need to put robot. Anyone that is not Edge, you have to put limited edition robot back and set up your alert very well. If you have forgotten everything, you see your alert is still active. So anyone that is not edge that is still trading, that is not edge and is not anyone that is not edge and is trading here, you have to put dollar. I mean the ultimate, because it's the ultimate that open those trade. It's the ultimate that must close it. You cannot put like this one now. Your your USD JPY. It's not edge. You see that it's not edge. You cannot put LE on this because the ultimate has opened it. Let's see. When you rest your mouse on your account, it's supposed to tell you which robot that opened it. What is going on? Okay, if it doesn't show me, I'll come here, I'll right click here, and I'll say comment. Did you see? This is the robot that opened it. And this robot must be the one that will close it. You cannot put LE on it. These are the robots that open all this trade. And this one, anyone you see that is empty like this is telling you it's manually open. I manually open this edge. You see, all this one that I buy, I manually open them. That's why it puts space on them. But the remaining one is, so you must make sure that anyone that is here that is not edge, you must put all the ultimate back on that chart to continue trading it. But anyone that has edge, you don't put anything on it. But any pair that is not trading at all, you can put LE on that one. With that, you will transition from D ultimate back to LE until I finish the ultimate that will not have the bug that this first one has. Then you can now change back to the ultimate. Is that clear, sir? You don't put any robot on them, you manage them manually. I know there's no way you will tell me you don't know how to manage anything, sir. You just have to manage. Let me come to which one that is edge. NZD USD as edge, NZD USD, which is this. All right. The first thing you need to do is to install multi-time frame indicator on your chart. You have to go out and download the software. This is it. You even have it here. I don't know the reason why you don't put it on it. This is it. Then okay, if you have it there, that means you have already set it up at the point in time. You come and load it. You see, MTF. Good. Look at where this trade is now. The leg, don't remove this leg. Don't pending this leg anymore. You must enter the trade immediately. That so that we don't make a mistake of imbalance that ChatGPT corrected. So yeah. So now what you're going to do here is that you're not going to manage this at the zone. Look at this. I want to say, okay, if market come to this level, I will sell 0.01. I've started managing this. So I'm going to be putting pending order in between, not to delay, but I will never touch this leg like we did last year. This leg must be edged completely there. The only time I will touch this leg is when it becomes profit. Did you understand that? Good. So here now, I'll come to new trade. I want to sell 0.01. So below is something that is pending order. Sell stop order. Then at what price do I want to take this action? At the price here. Can you call the price for me, sir? It's too tiny on my end. I don't use my glasses. 59616. So I'll place the trade there. I put a pending trade there. Then where did I want to take my profit? Don't worry. I've shifted that the order, I've shifted it. But yeah, this I want to shift the white one. Then I can take the order back. That if this order break this trade around here, I want to sell it. Then I want to put my take profit somewhere here. Okay, let me just come to the trade. You see this the pending order. Now I want to modify it so that I can put take profit, modify or delete. Then I can just say I want to put my take profits. What is this thing showing me? I'm not deleting, I'm modifying. I'm coming take profit. Okay, take profit. So I want to put my take profit at like 0.59327. Then I'll say modify. So now my take profit is here. I can put it somewhere here. Let me click continue. Then I want to delete this white line so that it doesn't bother us. Okay, I may not do that. I may take profit here, and I may put alert here again. It's not tricky part. This is what we call trading. You cannot depend on robots. Robot is making life easier for you, but not that doesn't mean that robot will do everything. And that's why the people are always miss it when they see advert of robot online that all robot is doing 1 million profit for you every month. It's a lie. Even the big organization like hedge fund manager, banks that they have money to buy $1 million worth of software, they still put account manager in front of those desks. That's what we are doing. The robot has done what it needs to do. Our market has gone against us. The robot has edged it for us. We need to manage it ourselves. And this you need to understood. You need to understand it. There's no two option to it. If you are saying no, this one is tough, let me look for another robot. You are going to blow this account less than 3 months because robot cannot do everything. There's a part. There's a point in time human being need to sit down and not plan again. Then you not put robot back. So the planning of human being is what we are doing now. You cannot entrust all your account into robot hand. You can't. It doesn't work that way. That's why some people will tell me that when they want to buy my robot, they say, please, I bought robot of 1,000, I bought robot of 2,000. Immediately the person sell it to me. I can't reach him anymore. I send him email, he doesn't respond. Because those one knows that they just need your money. Not like me that you buy, you come to class, you buy, you come to class. I can tell you, I don't know how many robot seller that can do that. Because I'm a trader myself. I'm not depending my income on robot. I trade my own money too. So if you are trading, you have to have a time that to sit in your screen when robot finish his complete his job, and when does the robot complete his job, when robot cannot trade further and edge that trade for you at your specified risk. Your specified risk on this one is 2%, 2.5%. And when the robot got to 2.5% of it, he edge it. Then you start managing the edge. Sir, if you go to my YouTube channel, you have more than enough. I released another last week Tuesday. No. Is it Tuesday or last week Friday? Last week Friday, there's a training I did, which I put in the channel. Sir, my YouTube channel is more educative. When you are free, if you normally use 4 hours to watch Netflix, watch Netflix for 2 hours and watch my channel for 1 hour anytime you are free. you will learn more. The same thing I'm teaching you here, I've taught people for the past 2 years, and it's still on the channel. And imagine people that funded the account 2 years ago, they are still with me up to now. None of them blow account for 2 years. Nobody blow account because I'm teaching the realistic thing of the market. I'm not teaching rubbish to motivate you. No, I don't motivate my students. I tell them the bitter truth of the trading, and I show them how I've been doing it for me not to blow account for years. The last time I blew my account is 2008, sir. This is 2026. That means for the past 8 years I've not blew account because I'm doing it the way investor trader do it. And if you follow my step, you become a trader yourself and manage your own accounts yourself, your own portfolio, without putting too much of your money in the bank any longer. That is it. So now here, what am I doing here is because I want to put alert here. Alert. You see, here I want to get alert on my phone when price reach here. When price, I've already make my decision here, sell stop. Okay, and I've put take profit here because of this area, the way this candle behave here, and the way this candle behave here. That's why I put my take profit there. The profit can still come down, but I put it here. But when market is here, I want to look for opportunity to buy again. Did you understand, sir? So, and for me not to lose the opportunity, I want to put alert here. So how do you put alert? Then you come to your chart here. This is alert. I click on alert, right click here, and I create alert. No, I don't want to buy stop. When the market reach here, I want to see the condition. I want to see the condition that happened here before I take buy. I can't just take buy blindly. I want to see. You remember that before we can buy, there must be 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily something here. Did you know? But we are only seeing 1 hour demand zone. So I want to see what is going to happen here before I make up my mind. So now I come here, notification. I come to notification. So to send it to your phone. That price is something there. This symbol is what? SZD USD. And when did I want to alert to come is when price come below here. So that means when price less than this price, I want alert. So I will do bid less than this, bid less than. If you do like this bid greater than, we don't want greater than, we want less than. Bid less than value. What is the value? Value is the price, which is 0.9014. I did something wrong here. I need to close all this. 0. You see, then I will now say okay. Did you see? This one is gone. We don't need it anymore. This is the alert we are waiting for. And immediately this alert show on your phone, what do? Just check. Uh, what? How did market behave here on this zone for me to buy? Because I don't want to buy here and market start selling again. But it's a 50-50 chance. If I buy here and market break this area, what do? I put 0.01 here, sell. I put my take profit on sell here again. So you are trading in between the edge. You are trading in between the edge, and from in between the edge, you can see profit more to remove this edge. And you are free. You free the account again. That is it. Any other question? You're good. So if you have any other thing, I'm still available for you. For everybody on my platform, I'm still available for you. You can just call me to see, maybe I will be able to have free time to show you everything. So now all the account that is edge, go and put your multi time frame on them so that you can be able to monitor and start trimming your account properly. So I'm stopping here. I will say goodbye for now.